going? What does it mean to step into your greatness? I want to just take a minute to let you know my thoughts and feelings on this and why we have created this show here, why You 2.0 Step Into Your Greatness really exists. I look at this as a huge opportunity, an opportunity for you and for me and for every woman listening to really expand who we're being in our own lives and in the world, and to really show up in such a powerful way that we can spread more positive energy and light into the world and really show up and support in the way that we want to be for those that we love and care about. My name is Kristin King. I'm a coach, a speaker, an author. I'm a wife and a mother to 2 little boys. One of the best parts of what I get to do in this work is I get to connect with really amazing women like you. I get to hear where their challenges and struggles lie, what's going on for them, the sorts of emotions and thoughts that they're experiencing on a very regular basis that's really causing massive stress and overwhelm in their life. It might even be causing severe anxiety and depression. But I get to talk to them about what's going on and really hear their stories. And some of the biggest things that pop out to me, I'm going to share with you today. So there are 3 things I want to share in this video, as well as a little bit about myself and a story before we wrap up. The first is just how busy these women feel. How super stressed and overscheduled they are. There is so much on their plate. They're fulfilling so many roles, so many responsibilities, trying to do it all for their families, for everyone in their life that they care about. What happens though with these amazing women and how they're showing up for everyone else is they're forgetting to show up for themselves. And that is such an important piece of personal development and what I really work with my clients on, because we have to step back and we have to show up for ourselves so that we can feel better, so we can experience far less stress, be more present, be more happy and fulfilled in this life that we worked so hard to create. And yet so many of us have a really hard time enjoying it because we're just too stressed. There's too much going on. So that's the first thing. The second thing that really pops out to me in these conversations with clients and women attending my workshops is that they don't really know what they need. They're not really clear or aware as to what's really going on to create this vicious cycle in their life of stress and anxiety and depression and overwhelm. They're unclear. What happens is we get caught in these feelings of stress and we can't see. We have no clarity to the future or to what we need or to what we might be doing for ourselves to feel better on the inside and live with more alignment and more intention to doing the things that we need to do to take care of our own health, to take care of our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health. We're just not very clear on what we could be doing or what we need to be doing to bring our life back into more balance, if that makes sense. The third thing is that we have a really hard time as women asking for what we need. How many times have you tried to ask for something you need and just got super emotional, upset, or just shut down? And this has happened to me as well. We were not taught that it's okay to ask for what we need with confidence and feeling good in this process of asking. And that's where we can really start to show up for ourselves as well, to feel empowered as women, these powerful women in our families and our lives, to really ask for what we need. If we need some time in the morning to journal or to meditate or to go work out or do a quick yoga class in the living room, whatever we need, asking for it. And there are so many things we could be asking for, but we just don't feel like we have the right to do so. So these are the 3 of the things that I hear a lot of. We're going to be covering so many topics in this show, and I can't wait to bring more topics and content and strategies and tips and tools to the forefront for you. Things that I'm hearing in my work and what's coming to me in my own life, what I'm experiencing, and bringing that into this space. Now, I want to share a story with you, and the story is about me and my journey in March of 2020. So when the pandemic hit And when the world was shut down, I was running a gym at the time. This was my first business as an entrepreneur. I had started it, I had built it up. We were in such an amazing place pre-March 2020. We had the most members we've ever had. Things were going so well. And in a day, I had to close the doors of this business I had put my heart and soul into. And I didn't know what the future held, and I didn't know what was going to happen with our gym going forward. I had no idea. The whole world was in chaos, right? None of us knew what was going to happen in the future. But it was that day, March 17th, that we had to close the gym, that I decided to set a really powerful intention. I made a decision for myself that served me so well and has served me so well every single day since. The decision I made was that no matter what was going on in my business or my family or the world, I was going to thrive. I was going to make what seemed like the scariest, most unknown, uncertain thing that was going on, I was going to make it the best thing that happened in my life. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what the future held, but I felt really good in this decision that I had made for myself and for my life. What has really unfolded since that day, since that decision that I made, has been absolutely incredible. There are so many things that have unfolded that I've just kept saying yes to, that have led me down this beautiful path to where I am today, to being here, to creating this show, to getting to connect with all of you. And I just wanted to share that if I hadn't made that decision that day, it would have been so easy for me to feel sad, to go back to bed, to pull the covers over my face and just not want to deal with what the future held. It would have been so easy to do that. But because I made this decision, it changed the course of my life. It changed everything that started showing up from that point forward. Through my decision that day, I was able to open my mind and open my heart to possibilities and opportunities that found their way into my life. I was willing to step into my greatness and to go down this path in my journey that was so new and different, and yet has led me to the most passion and fulfillment I've ever felt in my 40 some odd years. I want every woman to have accessibility and the opportunity to step into her own greatness the same way that I have over the last few years. Will you join me on this journey?